Another great crop. What an awesome fish. This week on Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish, we open the ice season on Lake of the Woods on a hot walleye bite. And then we go off the beaten path in search of early ice crappies. Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish is brought to you by Lindy Fishing Tackle, Striker, and L&M Fleet Supply. Just getting set up. Man, I'll tell you what, it's rocking out there today. 20 to 30 mile an hour winds today, calling for gusts 40 to 50. But we're sitting in a flag island hard shack. And not only are we gonna be able to fish, we're gonna catch them. I got a pretty good feeling about it.
And we're comfortable.
And we're comfortable. Oh, there we go, here we go, coming up. There he is, got him. Oh boy. You got a bobber down? Yeah. Look at this, double.
Nice.
This one's a good fish too. I got a pretty good one. I'm gonna get over here on this other side. You got him?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I don't think he's huge.
Look at this. Great fish. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Doubled up. I'll go over here and get out of the way. Look at that. Well, it just goes to show you what you can do in Lake of the Woods, right? Sauger comes through at the same time that this big eye comes through. The eye smokes the quiver spoon I'm bouncing around down there. And Steve gets one on a dead stick right next to it at the same time. Look at that. What an awesome fish. Anywhere you go, man. But this place right here, this is so much fun. Just awesome. Today we are fishing off the edge of a reef in 28 feet of water. The wind is north at 20 to 30 miles per hour and air temps are hovering around -10. We are tipping 1/8 and 3/16 ounce Lindy quiver spoons and Rattling flyer spoons in bright glow colors with pinched off fathead minnows. I wonder if he's got it good or not. We're gonna find out.
He's there.
He's got it good.
Not bad either.
No, he's a good fish. I'm not gonna tell you he's giant, but I'm gonna tell you that he's gonna add to the bucket. I'm gonna go over here to grab him.
Get this on
I think. Oh yeah, look at this. Great fish. Better fish than I even thought he was. Look at that. Awesome. That is just awesome. Good stuff. Look at that fish, man. This has just been awesome. It's just one after another. Look at that. That's a great fish. Anywhere you go, that is a great walleye. Every now and then you go through those stints during the day where your screen's just gonna go blank. And the number one thing you can do at that point is try to attract fish. And you'll notice that when the screen goes blank on me, my jigging cadences always change. All of a sudden I get way more aggressive. I snap that tip around. I'm moving that bait down there. I'm really slamming things around. I'm making noise, vibration, moving water. And then when fish come in, a lot of times what I'll do at that point is I'll slow things down. I mean, at that point, those fish might need to have a little bit more opportunity to just look at it. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of times fish come in out of nowhere and just smoke it when you're being really aggressive. But don't be afraid to change your tactic and that jigging cadence when you're not seeing fish and try to grab fish's attention, because there might be fish 15 feet that way. But when you're fishing water, especially dirty water like we're fishing here on Lake of the Woods, you know, a coffee colored water, you got to get their attention with noise and action more so than their sight finding that bait. So you'll notice I do a lot of that. I'll bounce it around real hard, and then when I see fish, I'll slow down and I'll get more subtle. But as soon as that screen's empty, bang that bait around. They're curious by nature. I mean, when it comes down to it, they're gonna come and inspect what's going on.
Oh, there's one coming up. Yep.
Got him?
Got him. This one's not bad.
Feel good? Decent one?
Yeah, might wanna grab that reducer there.
Spun in it? Good fish, bud. Look at that one.
There we go.
Look at that one. Nice fish. That's awesome. Man, they're pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Look at that, perfect. Stuck them right in that upper lip. There you go. Look at that. Man, that's just awesome. If you are looking for an opportunity to go somewhere where it can be all-inclusive like we're doing today, or you can come up here and do it all on your own. Snowmobile, do the whole thing. You can do it any way you want to do it. Jump in a bomber, come out to a heated house. This is a great place to go. Flag Island Resort. L&M Fleet Supply is your Northland ice fishing headquarters. I'm here with Del Madison from L&M to hear about this week's hot deals.
Well, how about an Eskimo Fatfish 949i insulated pop-up portable, regularly $349.99, on sale for $299.99. And Vexilar FL8 flashers, regularly priced at $299.99, are running at the hot sale price of $249.99 this week.
Check out this week's ice flyer for more great sale pricing in-store or online at lmsupply.com.
Lindy's Wally Talker calls walleyes from afar and makes them strike.
Oh boy.
A must-have for serious ice anglers. The revolutionary Wally Talker features crushed glass beads and proprietary brass discs that produce a sound and light show walleyes and other predators can't resist. The Wally Talker comes in 1/8 and 1/4 ounce sizes, both with razor-sharp red trebles perfect for tipping with live bait or soft plastics. Look for the Wally Talker at your favorite retailer or visit lindyfishingtackle.com.
World-class ice fishing awaits in the Northwest Angle on Lake of the Woods at Flag Island Resort. Flag Island Resort handles it all, from beautiful cabins, transportation to and from clean and spacious fish houses, and fish cleaning, to great food and drink in the lodge. Cross the border and drive into camp through Youngs Bay or snowmobile up the Groom Trail from the South Shore. Great ice fishing and new memories await at Flag Island Resort. For more information, you can look them up at flagislandresort.com or give them a call at the number below.
At Bemidji Sports Center, we have everything you need to get serious about fun. As one of the Midwest's largest power sports dealers, we offer sales, service, and parts for industry-leading brands, including Ski-Doo and Polaris snowmobiles, as well as Can-Am and Polaris off-road products. We also stock Triton utility trailers and a huge selection of Alumilite fish houses. Stop in to see our extensive inventory at our convenient Highway 71 location in Bemidji, Minnesota, or check us out online at BemidjiSportsCenter.com.
Max just stopped in to check on us and it looks like he's gonna get wet. You go get that fish, buddy. This is one of the things they'll do for you is these guys will check in.
Oh yeah.
Good one? Oh yeah. Get after him, kid. Good job. But yeah, these guys they'll come and check in on you throughout the day. And you know, I've always laughed at this. It sometimes seems like when those bombers come in, it fires everything up. You've been standing here for 5 minutes just shooting the bull, and all of a sudden there's a bite. But sometimes I think that noise just gets fish moving around. Gonna bite one of those. There he is, got him. You could tell that fish was gonna bite one of those lines. This feels like a...
Decent.
Yeah, I think he might be the type of fish that makes it to dinner tonight with us. Nice line. Nothing huge, but let me tell you, perfect eater size fish.
Yep.
Look at that. That's awesome right there, man. I'll tell you what. You can't beat this, but I want to show you a couple options that you want to bring with you to do this, because you know what, catching fish like that, it's really not that complicated, but you do want to have the right stuff. We're running a dead stick rod. That dead stick rod is, man, that's an important rod. Like I was saying earlier, you really want to have something down there that capitalizes when a bunch of fish come in and they bite the jig rod. You still got something in the water, but number two, you get those fish that aren't always quite as aggressive. Right now I'm using a quiver spoon, but you know what? We're using rattling flyer spoons. 1/8 ounce size, 3/16 ounce size. This is the medium 1/8 ounce size quiver spoon, and you know, just having a little variety of stuff. Difference between the quiver spoon and the rattling flyer spoon is the rattling flyer spoon is a heavier spoon and it's got a rattle in it, so it's going to make a little bit of noise and it's going to be a little bit more up and down vertical, where this quiver spoon is more of a lightweight spoon. It's made of a much more lightweight material, so when this one goes down, it flutters down. It's a decent fish.
All right.
Yeah, this is a decent fish. Oh yeah, nice walleye. Look at that one. Let's get him. Nice fish. Look at that. Hand me a toothpick right down by you. Hand me that over here. This is going to be an easy one to pop with that. Look at that. Popped it right out of there. But one of the things I'll tell you, I mean, there's a great example of having a dead stick sitting right here, but watching your sonar and seeing what fish are doing. And I'm sitting here watching this hummingbird, and what happened is I watched this fish come in, and Steve and I were sitting here talking about it. That fish lifted a little bit, then he went back down, lifted, went back down. So all I did is I just picked up my dead stick a little bit, I lifted it up above him, and that got him to move. That was it. I mean, I start believing it, that when I get a fish to move based upon what I'm doing, I tend to believe I'm gonna get him to bite.
There we go.
Down again?
Yep. Oh, this is a little better
That's
fish.
good fish, yep. You could tell right when you set the hook, that was good fish.
Yeah, I might need a little
Nice
help on
eye.
this.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Good walleye. Awesome fish, look at that one. Wow. Nice fish, buddy. When it comes to ice fishing, my personal opinion, this is the best. Lake of the Woods, because you can fill that pail with eaters, yet you can catch fish like that one. You got a shot every single day at a 28-inch plus fish here. And you know, whether you get them or not, doesn't matter. There's a lot of bodies of water where you don't have that chance. But man, just catching fish like that all day long. It's an awesome fish, buddy. Look at this. So just a second ago, I was talking about a shot at big fish that you always have while you're on Lake of the Woods. And there he is. Look at this. Got him. Look at that walleye. That is just awesome. That's what you can do at Lake of the Woods, and they can put you on this right here at Flag Island. I mean, that's what's so cool. They can put you right on this. We're not running around freezing today. We're just out catching fish. And if you could hear the wind outside right now, it is miserable outside. And yet, we're sitting here in blue jeans catching fish. That's awesome. Man, you can feel it in the air. Leaves are starting to change colors. It's fall. And before you know it, we're gonna be pulling walleyes through an ice hole up on Lake of the Woods. And Flag Island Resort's ready for you to come on out. And before we go, I wanna tell you just a little bit about Flag Island Resort, what you can expect when you go up there chasing walleyes on the ice. Flag Island Resort in the Northwest Angle is located in the heart of some of the best ice fishing in the world. Flag Island offers everything you need, including comfortable fish houses and warm and fast bomber transportation to and from the hot spots. The guides will take care of everything from making sure you have bait to cleaning your fish at the end of the day, while you enjoy great food and drink in the lodge or relax in your cabin. You can drive into Flag Island with your own vehicle, snowmobile up the Groom Trail, or even catch a short flight with Lake Country Air. Flag Island Resort is a premier resort, and the ice fishing experience you will find will be second to none. As always, Steve and I had a great time up at Flag Island Resort, and I'm already looking forward to this year's trip. Stay right where you're at. We'll be right back with more Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish. Since 2002, Cold Snap Outdoors has been creating innovative products that make ice fishing more enjoyable. Snap-on auger covers protect your auger blades while providing an easy and fast snap-on and off system. Simply use your toe to hold the cover and pop the auger out. The toothpick is the easiest hook removal system for panfish and walleye alike. Slide the notch down the hook and turn. Hooks are removed with no damage to expensive tungsten jigs or larger jigging spoons. To learn more about the entire Cold Snap lineup, visit your local retailer or coldsnapoutdoors.com. Man, that's awesome. What a great fish. Look at that.
The Rattling Quiver Spoon is constructed from lightweight brass, giving it the same slow, sauntering fall as the original Quiver Spoon, and comes in a variety of colors and sizes. Every Rattling Quiver Spoon features a plated gold or chrome back designed to provide additional flash and attractant, making it the perfect spoon for any species, from crappie to perch and walleye. Find the Lindy Rattling Quiver Spoon at your favorite retailer or at lurenet.com.
Ice fishing electronics are getting bigger and better all the time, and along with that, they're pulling more power than ever. Amped Outdoors is the leader in lithium power technology, providing the highest capacity per size in the industry. Amped Outdoors lithium batteries are available in a variety of sizes to fit your power needs, and their batteries are built with the ice fisherman in mind. Amped Outdoors is based right in the heart of the ice belt in Hudson, Wisconsin, and they provide world-class customer support. Change the way you outdoors with Amped Outdoors lithium batteries. L&M Fleet Supply is a family-owned company that has proudly served the Minnesota and Wisconsin Northland for over 60 years. Success on the water this spring and summer starts at L&M, where they carry a large selection of fishing tackle, rods, reels, live bait, and marine supplies. When fall arrives, L&M has everything you need for the hunting season as well, including a large inventory of ammo, deer stands, clothing, decoys, and more. Visit one of their Northland locations or shop online at lmsupply.com. L&M is your quality at a discount headquarters. It's hard to beat the fast action of an early ice crappie bite. And next up, we're going to hunt down one of those bites and fill the pail. Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish is brought to you by Lindy Fishing Tackle, Striker, and L&M Fleet Supply. Man, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. First ice crappies. We'll start with old trusty, old reliable rattling flyer spoon. We'll start with a red Lindy rattling flyer spoon in a 1/16 ounce and see what happens. There he is, got him. Look at that. Oh, look at that. What a way to start an evening. Man, I'll tell you, we just got everything set up, just got out here, and it's early ice. There's no snow on the ice yet, and we're out chasing crappies, and this is the first trip of the year. It's getting cold, we're making ice fast, and fish like that, they're running around eating. I mean, we're getting rolling. What we're gonna do is just try to pick on some deep crappies. Now, we're fishing a really, really clear lake, and one of the things about fishing a clear lake when you don't got snow on the ice is we're starting deep, and the light penetration is so great without snow on the ice that starting deep can make a big difference. Here's the other thing, we're not starting till afternoon right now. It can make a big difference to fish the low light period. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hopefully do what we just did there, get a few of these fish right away here during the setup. But I'll tell you what, as we get toward evening, I got a feeling these fish are really gonna turn on. That's a great start right there. We'll take that every day of the week, man. You know, people think of crappies and they think of crappies suspending. And that's not always the case. Crappies will suspend partway through the winter, but they don't necessarily just go out and suspend right away at the beginning of the winter. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll stay tighter to the bottom, further down, and it's just plain and simply a case of there's so much light penetration down there. There's one right there. As soon as I got down there even a little deeper, there's fish just stacked up all along the bottom right now. But here's the thing, once we get snow cover and once the year wears on a little bit, what's gonna happen? Nice crappie. Look at this one, giant fish. Look at that. Wow, that is a big fish. I don't care where you go, that's a big fish. But let me explain this to you a little bit better. Here's the thing, later in the winter, as soon as we get more of that snowpack on the ice, these fish will actually lift and suspend. The other thing about that is they're looking for oxygen. The bait's looking for oxygen. These fish will move up and down in the water column. But early in the year like this, when you don't have much snow on the ice, the one thing that is a constant is crappies will usually be relating to bottom at one point or another during the day. Now here's what's gonna happen. These fish are gonna lift, but they're gonna lift a little bit later. And what that's gonna be triggered by is as the sun goes down. So you look at our scenario right now, these fish are a little bit tighter to bottom, but we've got high skies, sun hasn't gone down yet, and there's no snow on the ice. So what you wanna do is when you start, you wanna look at those fish that are down on the bottom, and don't just assume that they're not crappies because you're so used to catching crappies suspended. Those same fish are gonna lift as the sunlight goes down, but fish them down deep when you first start, and you're gonna get a lot more fish than if you just plan on the fact that you're gonna catch them all suspended. Come on. There he is, got him. Ooh, that feels like a good one. Man, sometimes I think the neatest thing about crappies is they give you that chance to figure out what it is they want. You know, sometimes a walleye will come in, he'll come railing in, you'll have to catch him or you won't. And it's just the way it is sometimes. They don't give you time, but crappies are such a curious fish that they'll sit there and they'll look at it for you and give you a chance to figure it out. I mean, look at that, it's a great fish. But one of the things that I think is so key is jigging cadence and figuring out what it is they want. Great fish right there. I mean, this is just one after another, man. This is awesome. Couple things. One, I started with a rattling flyer spoon. I caught a fish on it right away. And that's a much more aggressive spoon. It's banging up and down a lot faster. Then I switched over to this little rattling quiver spoon. This is brand new. Here's why I did it. My jigging cadence just felt like it might be too heavy for the fish. And with this rattling quiver spoon, because it's such a lightweight spoon, it's moving slower down there. My cadence is slower. But right now, this little 16th ounce rattling quiver spoon is just deadly. Zipple Bay Resort on Minnesota's Lake of the Woods offers everything you need for a great ice fishing experience, including wide plowed roads and rental houses. Both day and sleeper houses are available. Drive to your fish house in your own vehicle on your own schedule, and wheel houses are welcome. Deluxe log cabins, housekeeping cabins, and a bar and restaurant are open year-round, and the world-famous Igloo Bar offers a fun time for all on the ice. The fishing is great, and Zipple Bay Resort makes it easy. For more information, check them out at zipplebay.com. Alumilite fish houses are the most durable, lightweight fish houses on the market today. Constructed from high-grade aluminum with spray foam interiors, Alumilite houses are easy to tow with a four-wheeler, snowmobile, or side-by-side. Alumilite offers various sizes of houses along with custom-built options. Alumilite fish houses are efficient and affordable, making them the most comfortable hard house option for reeling in fish all winter long. To find a complete listing of sizes, options, and your nearest dealer, visit solderbloom.com.
Hi, this is Greg from Outdoors Again in Baudette, Minnesota. I'd like to personally invite you to stop in and visit us here at Outdoors Again, where we carry the largest selection of fishing tackle, bait, firearms, and ammo in northern Minnesota. We are the home of the Jig Buffet. We are conveniently located on Highway 11 in downtown Baudette with plenty of parking to accommodate boats, wheelhouses, and trailers. We are your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor needs, including bait, tackle, firearms, ammo, and much, much more. We look forward to seeing you here at Outdoors Again.
Right on it. Ooh, I missed him. Ooh, might still get him. He's still there and he's still aggressive. He's coming back up again. Got him that time. Oh yeah, that is so cool. I mean, when a fish will just keep coming back at you. Oh yeah, it's a good crop. Look at that. Look at that, yeah. You know, not quite as big as some of them we've got, but you know, one of the things I want to point out to you is what I'm using for a rod. Having different rods for different scenarios can make such a big difference in your catch rate. One of the things I want to show you, this is a tuned up custom Fusion 32. What this is classified as a panfish rod, but for a lot of people, they'd feel like the tip is a little stiff, but it's actually perfect because this rod is designed for fishing heavier baits like a spoon. So when you're in those scenarios where you're gonna fish a spoon, you wanna use something with a little bit stiffer tip on it. This is a perfect solution for that. You know, I see people using a real noodly-like rod sometimes in this scenario, and that'll work as well. But let me tell you, that stiffer tip helps me engage the rattles with less movement. Because when I'm fishing this spoon, right now it's this rattling quiver spoon, or let's say it was that rattling flyer spoon earlier, I want to be able to engage those rattles without big movement. And if I'm trying to do too much with a noodle type tip, what happens is I'm moving that bait a lot to get the rattles to engage. But by using this little bit stiffer Fusion, it allows me to engage those rattles while I'm barely moving the spoon. And that can make a big difference in trigger and strikes too, because you don't want to pull that spoon away from these fish. You want to be able to have control of where you've got that bait in the water column and react to what the fish is doing. There's a whole pack of them here. It is so cool when this happens. All of a sudden, the whole pack of fish has shown up. Ooh, here he comes. He's coming hot. We'll get him. Here they come. One of these fish gonna bite it. Here we go. There's no way. Got him. That is so cool right there. Hey, let me tell you a little bit about the location we're fishing, because it changes a little bit lake to lake on early ice crappies. We're fishing a really clear body of water today. When you're fishing clear bodies of water, good fish. Look at that, another great eater size fish. When you're fishing a clear body of water, start out a little bit deeper. We're out in 35 feet of water right now. And these fish, that's where they're at. And it's primarily because this water is so clear and there's no snow on the ice. If I were in a scenario where it was dirtier water, I might start up a little bit shallower, but look out a little bit deeper when you're in these clear water situations and you're dealing with no snow on the ice, and the odds are you're gonna find those fish in a little bit deeper water, and that's what's happened for us here today. There he is. Oh, he got off right there. Doggone it. See if we still got bait. If we still got bait, he'll bite it again. Ooh, here he comes. He's coming hot. We'll get him. Couple of them coming now. You get 3-4 of them moving like I got right now, and there's no way you're not going to get bit. That's the cool thing about crappies, is they just can't resist. Once one of them's moving, once their buddy's coming up, there's just no way they can resist chasing. And that's what went on there. I mean, I missed that fish, but I knew he was going to come back, or one of them. And I don't know if the one I hooked up here is the one that I missed. Look at that, another good one. Look at that. How cool is that? Man, this is fun. This is so hard to beat. Early ice crappies. Man, get out and do this. Look for some of these locations and get out on this early ice. And you know, I might call early ice a little later than a lot of people, but I'll tell you what, it sure is a lot of fun. Fish aggressive. Put some spoons down there, fish big. And you know what? Fish like that are gonna end up in the bucket for you. What an awesome evening. Early afternoon evening. I mean, just a fun afternoon and into evening. Boy, was that a fun couple days on the ice. Hey, I'm at the new Striker headquarters today over in Hudson, Wisconsin, and this is quite the facility, let me tell you. And while I'm here today, I want to take just a minute and tell you a little bit about the completely redesigned Striker Predator suit. The Striker Predator ice suit contains 100 grams of Thermodex insulation, making it perfect for the hole hopping angler who's always on the move. This suit keeps you warm, but with its breathability, not too warm. 150 grams of SureFloat flotation keeps you safe, while the HydroPore waterproofing keeps you dry. The Predator has features designed for the hardcore angler, including reinforced knee material with padding, magnetic storm flap closures, and ample pocket storage. The Predator suit's available in various colors, including the Veil Strike camo pattern. This Striker suit contains great looks with functionality and makes a statement on the ice. As you can see, that all-new redesigned Striker Predator suit's a real deal. You can find the Predator at your favorite retailer or at StrikerBrands.com. And hey, make sure to check back next week. We're going to have another great episode of Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish. Closed captioning for Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish is brought to you by L&M Fleet Supply.